me a note. There you are. Just as I sat down. And the first line said that she loves the ocean and she hopes that she'll be able to take her children to see the sea and to know and love what she loves, which is much what I have heard Jean-Michel Cousteau and his father Jacques Cousteau, and even the grandson of Jacques Cousteau. Well, he actually has more than one. He has 2 grandsons, and they all say the same thing. I want my children to see what I have seen. And Jacques Cousteau said, I can't take my kids to see what I knew as a child. So I really hope that the wish that I received can be fulfilled, that what you now see, what you now know, can be there for your children and for your children's children and on into the future. The thing is, here we are, early in the 21st century, with the gift of knowing in ways that none of our predecessors could know, not Jacques Cousteau, not Galileo, not the smartest caveman who ever lived. There's a lot in common with the intelligence of people of today, but they were not the beneficiaries of the many generations of knowing that we now have available to us. What are we waiting for? Come on. We have seen in powerful images in this presentation this evening evidence. I'm a scientist. I look at the evidence. But I also know that to move people, we need the artists. We need to understand. We need to try to imagine what fish feel, because they do feel, after all. They are fellow vertebrates. And as soon as I figure out which button to push here, we will change the slide. Maybe. Or we can just look at this image and think about love in the time of climate change. Heaven knows we need to think differently than we have been in the past. We have a long history of imagining that we are the center of the universe. Poor old Galileo 500 years ago got into a heap of trouble because he tried as a scientist to show his fellow citizens through evidence that the world is not the center of our solar system. The sun does not revolve around the earth. It's the other way around. He could prove that. We can prove what's happening to polar ice and to other factors that are altering the nature of nature on our watch. We're not the first to do so. All creatures alter the environment around them, but no creature is quite as good or comprehensive at altering the nature of nature, of this world, than human beings. And now with close to 8 billion of us, can I do it now? Oh, all right. So, love, whatever it is, in whatever form it is. Next, I hate to do this. Can I just do it? Maybe I can move my mic over there. Does this have legs? Oh, there we go. What's not to love about a face like that? Come on. Or this. The ocean is filled with creatures that if we just got to know them, and we are getting to know them, thank you, the engineers who have made it possible to take artists and scientists and anybody who really wants to go take the plunge into the sea and get acquainted with the creatures who are at home there. want to just share a quick video with you because I fell in love with the ocean at a very early age. I got knocked over by a wave when I was 3 years old. And in just a few minutes, this, in a sense, summarizes what I experienced and what I hope you will have a chance to experience if you haven't already. And if you have, catch somebody else and inspire them to go and see what it's like to be in the sea. My mother waited until she was 81 before she took the plunge. And she was really cross with me that I didn't get her to go in the ocean sooner. When we'd go to the ocean in the summers, the first thing that I could sense as we got close to the sea, you could just hear this faint roar of the waves crashing on the beach. And as we got closer, I could smell the ocean. And then finally, we'd come over the dunes and I could see the ocean, that great blue-green expanse. And then racing over the dunes, you could jump in and touch the ocean.